What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 17 of the 2023 season here in the Premier Madden League. Life without Cooper Kupp officially begins for our Los Angeles Rams. Kupp, injured in the fourth quarter of last week's loss to New Orleans Saints, is projected to be out for the next 3 games. That means the rest of the regular season, and if we manage to make the playoffs, Kupp will miss the beginning of the playoffs. The good news is we are the 3 seed, and we are still leading the NFC West via our tiebreakers over the 49ers and the Seahawks. The bad news is our tiebreaker situation outside of our division is pretty poor because our conference record is very poor. We are 5-0 against the AFC, but that doesn't really mean a lot when it comes down the stretch, given the rest of the teams that we are currently battling for potential wildcard scenarios if we don't win our division. The 8 seed right now, the Atlanta Falcons, and the 7 seed, the Chicago Bears, they're both 10-win teams that can get to 11 wins, which means we might need to win out to make the playoffs. It sounds crazy, but we have a legitimate chance at missing the playoffs as an 11-win team because of our conference tiebreak. So this is pretty much a must-win against the New York Giants here. They're a 4-win team, definitely led by Saquon Barkley. We'll have to keep him in check. We'll have to keep an eye on Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson because he's got a dev story on the line to go from normal to star. But as you know, we suck at getting dev stories. So I don't know if we're going to get that. We just got to focus on trying to win this game and playing offense without Cooper Kupp. Here we are in a blizzard in New York as we are underway for the penultimate week of the regular season. Rams versus Giants. We're actually in New Jersey in Metlife Stadium, but, you know, of course, it's the New York Giants. And we got a blizzard on our hands today. Saquon Barkley could thrive in these conditions. We've seen snow games bring out the best in some big game running backs. It could also bring out the worst in some quarterback play. Hopefully that means Daniel Jones, but Danny Dimes delivering to Darren Waller, and the Giants are quickly on the plus side of the field. Oh, Jalen Hyatt losing a yard, maybe 2 on that jet sweep. Daniel Jones with the drop back. In trouble, Donald got the hit on. I don't know where Jones was going, but it wasn't anything promising. Here's a 3rd down. Here's Daniel Jones. Great pocket. Looking for Waller, and it's broken up by Kobe Durant. And let's see, the field goal from 55 yards away should be treacherous kicking conditions. Graham Gano, this is no gimme, and he's gonna shank it wide right and no good. A promising opening drive for the New York Giants ends up in snake eyes. Once again, we're trying to give Latavius Murray some extended looks at the running back position, not really playing Zach Evans too much. A lot of Murray and, right now in the game, Kirk Merritt. 3rd down, it's Stetson Bennett, 3-man rush. He steps, he fires, he's got it to Van Jefferson for the 1st down, as our left guard, Avila, is injured on the play. So without Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson is going to step into that spot here. Cooper Kupp. We're going to need Puka Nacua to do a little bit more. I don't know how much more he can do, but we'll try to get something out of him. Bennett breaking off the man and able to throw it away for the incompletion, but a great job avoiding the sack because that would have knocked us out of field goal range. Brought up a 3rd down and long. Instead, it's just a 3rd down and 3, very convertible if we can find somebody open, and if Bennett can make the throw. That is a lot to ask for from our Los Angeles Rams as Brett Maher lines it up and knocks it down. Maher is having a great season. He's only missed 1 kick all season long, and that was a blocked field goal in the Pittsburgh game in week 6 or week 7. So he's been a great weapon for us as Noah Dawkins lays the lumber. And it's a good thing we have Maher because we need him a lot the way our offense is playing out there. Missing throws, barely getting guys open. Wandale took quite the shot. So did Daniel Jones. Robert Quinn shooting through the gap. 3rd down, Jones under pressure and not able to deliver a dime there. Couldn't really plant his footing there as we got the hit on. So our pass rush making a little bit of noise here. 4th down, Kirk Merritt on the return, not getting much. And this might be one of those games like we played against the we played against the Commanders and we played against the Ravens the past couple of weeks, where it could be a grimy defensive game where we just have to play conservative, ultra conservative, and just try to force the other team to make the mistakes and just get out of here with a win somehow, some way, because Stetson Bennett has no interest in playing quarterback at an efficient level. Maybe not even at a high school level right now. 2nd, 3rd down in a row. Bennett has sailed an open receiver, and we have to punt the ball away. So our defense is playing well, but we cannot continue to go 3 and out and put them on the field this much, because at some point the Giants are going to figure out something. We have a 3rd down. Jones under duress once again, and he is struggling to see the field right now. Jones, we got him in a box, and that's where we need our offense to just work a little bit of clock, keep him in that funk, maybe produce something on special teams. Kirk Merritt juking his way to the 43-yard line. Bennett way back, bombing, looking for Higbee. He was open. Bennett missing the throw yet again. And at this point, I mean, Stetson Bennett is playing so bad, we might have to think about going to Matt Stafford. Let's see if Bennett could deliver a dime on 3rd down. He cannot. 4 for 10 passing, 3 missed open receivers on 3rd down in the game. A horrific start for the rookie Stetson Bennett. And look, we might have to switch quarterbacks to Matt Stafford immediately. We can't play around. Our season is on the line. We cannot afford to lose this game, but I mean, Bennett is trying to single-handedly sell the farm right now. 3rd down. Both teams have struggled a lot on 3rd down. Let's see if the Giants can get a conversion. Jones under duress from Donald. Overthrown and picked off by Jordan Fuller. The coverage was stout, but the on-fire Aaron Donald forced an overthrow nonetheless. Picked off by, I believe, Jordan Fuller, as Stafford checks in and is dropped to the ground. A loss of 13 yards. It is Matt Stafford at the quarterback position. Stepping, looking, taking off. Oh, diving forward. Matt Stafford feeling ambitious. 3rd down. It's still engine number 9 at the helm. Good pocket, looking, and missing. That was for Latavius Murray. It was going to be a tight window throw to a running back, so I don't know how successful that would have been, but we dialed up Matt Stafford's number to try to change something up, and we get another 3 and out. Oh, baby, that could have been a big play. Not for Hyatt, but our defense, Kobe Durant, had it go through his hands. 2nd down. Oh, man. Oh, man. How is that not picked off? Donald hit Jones, and that went to 3 Rams. None of them can make a play. 3rd down. Here's Jones struggling so far today, and he's all aboard the struggle bus now. Picked off by T.J. Green. Oh, do not put your hands in the cookie jar. Whoop! Van Jefferson, open space. Do a snow angel in the end zone, because you earned it. Great touchdown from Van Jefferson. First play of offense on the drive is the last play of offense on the drive. That was Bennett back into the game, and you didn't have to do much. Just throw an RPO. Those are the kind of plays that we are going to need, it looks like, because offense is damn near impossible. We're going to need those kind of big plays to go our way, and definitely not New York's way. Saquon Barkley held in check so far, 6 for 20. You love to see it. In traffic and intercepted. Daniel Jones delivering Christmas gifts to the entire Rams secondary. That's Jordan Fuller's 2nd of the day. Outside, 2-2 Atwell. First play of the drive, once again, is the last play of the drive. 2-2 delivers. And the Rams up 17-0. This game has turned on its head oh so quickly. When both teams look like, you know, Vikings versus Raiders, who's going to score a point, we just clicked off 2 touchdown plays in a row on offense. Now we have some breathing room. Now we have some separation. Now we can really rely on our defense and hopefully not face Saquon running the ball as much with the Giants trailing big. But here goes Matt Breida. That's not what I meant when I meant no Saquon Barkley. I mean, Matt Breida kind of showed what he can do, what that team can do running the ball. But Daniel Jones has been passing a lot and has not been successful at it. Another drop back, another fire in the corner. That is Wan'Dale Robinson. By far the best ball of the day from Daniel Jones. Looked like both feet in bounds, so we're going to hold the challenge flag. 1st down underneath Barkley. I don't know if he tried to spin right there, but a great open field tackle by Noah Dawkins, who is playing that middle linebacker number 2 role in the relief of Deion Jones. We have Troy Reeder at number 1, and Noah Dawkins actually playing number 2 right now. Doing a pretty solid job. 3rd down, Jones. There's nothing there. There's nothing to be had. You got to kill that play. The back-end coverage has been stout so far today, and the pass rush, you know, give them enough time, and something will happen, as this time Graham Gano's field goal is good to finally knocked the 0 off the board for the New York Giants. 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter here. I would say this would be a great chance for us to play some ball control, make this the last drive of the first half, but look, we just got to get 1 first down at a time. That's all we can do. It is such a struggle, but for the first time in 3 plays, we did not score a touchdown. So we are regressing a little bit, but back forward we go. Stetson Bennett on the read option. So now Bennett's back at quarterback over Stafford. Third down, great run. Kirk Merritt, first down, that 95 speed, and a little bit of break tackle going his way as well. Past midfield, go to Rams, setting up the screen. It's Nakua getting great blocks. Van Jefferson's got one as well. Nakua cuts it inside all the way to the 18-yard line. A miraculous recovery from a ruptured disc for Puka Nakua. Has him playing this week after suffering that injury last week against the Saints. As we choose some clock, 2nd down and 1. It's Murray next to Stafford out the shotgun, getting the ball, getting away. He's got the first down to the 6-yard line. And look, this is what we wanted to do. Now we're chewing clock. The Giants are not going any timeouts. We're approaching 30 seconds left in the half. Latavius Murray outside, and that's the definite downside of Latavius Murray, only 87 speed. He's not going to get too far on those stretches. So here we go, 2nd down now, and we're going to fake. Oh, it's going to be a sweep to Tutu Atwell with space. He's in again. Tutu Atwell, a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. The end around finally works. We've been working on that one all season long, and it's just like, man, if we could just block, if we can get the ball to the receiver, we can do something on that end around. We haven't been able to get the play to last long enough to get the ball to the receiver. We finally did it, and it worked out. Another rushing touchdown, by the way, for Tutu Atwell. Underrated part of our red zone offense is Tutu Atwell and those jet sweeps, those gadget-type plays. Wow, Daniel Jones trying to throw his 4th interception before halftime. He tried to, Madden just didn't let him. Oh, Jones, what are you going to do? He gets it to Darren Waller, close to field goal range, but he voluntarily steps out at the 45-yard line. Jones under pressure, double coverage, and nearly caught by Waller somehow. 9 for 23 in this first half. Here's attempt number 24, Jones looking for Hyatt. Didn't drag it in bounds, and that's huge. That could have put the Giants in field goal range. Instead, at the 45-yard line, they'll forego the 62-yard field goal attempt. Last play, barring a penalty underneath. Hyatt's got a lot of work to do in the training room, because that is going to hurt as he limps into the halftime locker room. Troy Reader tattooed the rookie. And we have a 21-point lead as we start the second half. Unfortunately, I don't think Trey Hodges-Tomlinson has done much for his depth story. But look, man, we just have to focus on winning the game. If Trey does something in the second half, so be it. I mean, Daniel Jones is giving out Christmas gifts out here, so we'll see if he feels like being, you know, Trey Hodges-Tomlinson's on the nice list and not the naughty list. I don't know, as Nakua gets the first down. At this point, we just got to play really conservative here. We can't even throw the ball more than 10 yards downfield unless it's wide open. We just got to chew clock, park the bus, and get out of here with a win. We put ourselves in position. We cannot screw it up now. Kayvon Thibodeau injured on the play as we're off to a decent start in the second half. First down to the 40-yard line. Murray falling forward, getting a gain of 4. That's what Murray's in the game for. Screen passes, maybe not so much, but Murray's got some space to get the first down, trying to shimmy to the outside, and we're able to get past midfield. Stafford checks in here, and it's another handoff to Latavius Murray. This is the state of the Los Angeles Rams right now, man. We got Stetson Bennett. I just combine Latavius Murray and Stetson Bennett. Burry. It is kind of very chilly out here, but these conditions have not fazed us too much in this second half, really since the second quarter, though. There, we just had to take the coverage sack on third down. Is what it is. Would have been nice to get in the field goal range right there, but like I said, we can't even attempt to make one of those passes unless it's wide open. We cannot play around right now. We just got to rely on our defense here. We chewed up almost half of the third quarter, and mission done, right? We didn't even get any points, but mission successful if we chew that much clock on these drives. The Giants are down 21. Even if they score, you know, they're going to have to put the ball in our hands, barring an onside kick, and that's our chance to shorten the game as much as we can. And, man, this defense on Saquon Barkley has been sensational. 8 for 23. He has been an afterthought in today's game when he was the focal point entering the game. Even that catch is fine by us. Third down, Giants go up tempo here, and it's going to be play action. No one's falling for that. Daniel Jones wants a shot play. Has it? No! Intercepted! Sensational by Kyle Fuller! The veteran Kyle Fuller, since he's been plugged into the starting lineup, he has a knack for making those kind of plays at the right time. As opposed to starting the rookie Jason Taylor, you know, if we were in a full rebuild, we would be starting the rookies at the, you know, sacrificing playing better coverage. But in these kind of scenarios, as Matt Stafford misses a wide open Kirk Merritt. I mean, look, man, I would love to go back to Matt Stafford, but if he's doing stuff like that, what is the point of playing Matt Stafford if he somehow plays worse than Stetson Bennett, who is playing horrifically bad in this game? It's a crazy handicap that we're playing with right now with these Los Angeles Rams. We're not allowed to pass the ball. Like, we're just straight up not allowed to pass the ball. We have to win the game without relying on the forward pass, which is a pretty big part of football. But man, defense is getting it done. Byron Young with the sack, and Byron Young still one of the best rookies in the entire league. He's cooled off a little bit since his hot start to the season. He was a little bit better in the first half of the year, but I mean, man, he's still doing great for us. He is a 25-year-old rookie, so it's hard to say he's like a young building block for us, but he is a young building block for us at the end of the day. We don't have much to hang our hat on with this Rams team, so we could be happy with what Big Byron's doing out there. Stetson Bennett, can he get the first down? Not quite. It's going to be 3rd down and inches at the 41-yard line. Oh! Kirk Merritt sandwiched, and look, we can attempt a 58-yard field goal. I think Brad Maher can make it, but I don't even want to risk missing it, especially when we get a punt dot like that. Ethan Evans, the coffin corner, down to the 1. Jones, nearly intercepted by Noah Dawkins. We have 4 picks of Daniel Jones, and it feels like we should have more interceptions. As weird as it sounds, because he's trying to throw a pick on damn near every single passing attempt. So our conservative game plan continues as the pressure's picked up. Jones, good pocket underneath, got it to Hyatt. And at this point, we just got to keep everything in front of us. Don't give up the big play. Even if the Giants score a touchdown on this drive, if they do, it's still not the worst thing in the world. Just as long as they work some clock here, as long as we make them work for it, and then we can focus on trying to get a couple of first downs on the offensive end. Man, a kilo Witherspoon. That not only should have been a pick, but a pick 6. Daniel Jones finally successful in his mission to throw his 5th interception of the game. Kyle Fuller with the theft. Honestly, at this point, it's kind of frustrating that everybody's getting an interception. All the forwards keep picking the ball off, but not Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. The one dude with the dev story is the one dude that can't get an interception. Anyways, 3rd down. Bennett, read option. Can he get 13 yards? He can. Just hold on to the ball. Don't fumble it. And we'll punt the ball again. I mean, Ethan Evans is busy today. Must be said. Ethan Evans is busier than he needs to be. But, I mean, the Giants are having one of the all-time stinkers of a passing performance from Daniel Jones. So, we just got to let Daniel Jones, just keep throwing the ball. You'll throw an interception soon. How about right now? How about right now to Kobe Durant? Is that number 6? I think that's number 6 of the game for Daniel Jones. I mean, this is straight up embarrassing from the New York Giants right now. I don't know what their game plan was coming into this game, but this could not have been it. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to say these dudes are tanking, but, like, what in the world? We'll take it. We'll take it. We will happily take what they're doing as we set up a screen pass here on 1st down and 19, and Kirk Merritt in a foot race. Wave him goodbye. Kirko. Bang! As No Boom is injured on the play. Offensive line is a little bit banged up here. Steve Avila already got injured in this game, and now you got No Boom, the left tackle, limping, and thankfully he's all right to return. We can't really afford any more injuries, especially on the offensive end, so not that our offensive line is good. It's still a really bad unit, but the drop-off from the starters to the backup, it goes from bad to even worse somehow as Barkley getting some carries here. Sure, why not? They want to run the ball and get out of here, you know. That would be fine by me, but the Giants are still trying to show some fight here down 24, so they're going to go up-tempo. It's still a 3-possession game if you want to call it that, but it feels like we're a lot closer to Daniel Jones' 7th interception of the game than we are to the Giants' first touchdown of the game as Aaron Donald got him in his grasp, dropped him for a loss of 12. Jones with the quick fire outside to Barkley, who seems to be a flat catching specialist today. Not the way we expected to be guarding 26, but it's the reality. That's intercepted. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar. TJ Green taking advantage, accelerating away, and he's gone. A crip call for TJ Green. That's the 3rd Ram with his 2nd interception of the day. Green, Kyle Fuller, and Jordan Fuller, all with 2 deaths apiece. And somehow, some way, nothing for Tre'Davious Hodges-Tomlinson. He might have a tackle for loss. If he does, that could be our saving grace. Because all he actually needs is 1 interception or tackle for loss or forced fumble, I think it is. So maybe if we can get that, we can do it. But we definitely have a better shot at getting an interception off of this guy. Also, Pat passing yards could be a way to get this depth story. Keep that in mind. Daniel Jones is at 201 passing yards, but it's team passing yards, as Jones would have dropped back and he's down. And passing yards means you lose yardage for getting sacked. That's a 10-yard sack by Troy Reader. Hodges Tomlinson! Oh, we could have solidified the deal there. Instead, fourth down, Scottish Hammer on the field to punt the ball away. A true mercy punt here, down now 31 points. Kirk Merritt, ooh, if he burnt 2 more seconds, we could have just kneeled it and gotten out of here. So, yeah, we got to keep an eye on the team passing yards. We're just going to kneel the ball here. I'm not even going to screw around. We're just going to kneel the ball. We'll give it back to New York. As much as I'd love to get another first down and try to end the game, like, look, we got to get out of here. Don't get anyone injured. And just keep Daniel Jones out of the end zone, and we should be all right, because Daniel Jones is at 201, but with the sack yardage he has taken, he's probably closer to about 160. You want to run the ball? Fine by me. 33 seconds left in the game. Hodges Tomlinson! Oh, that was a chance for a tackle for loss, but he got pancaked to the ground. Does Jones get another snap off here? 3, 2, 1. Yes, he does, but it's a run. Daniel Jones, doesn't matter what he does here. It's game over, and I think we got the dev. Will Hodges Tomlinson by holding the Giants over or to under 200 team passing yards. And we're going to check it out here. You know, we never look at this menu, but look, it says 167 passing yards. So even though Daniel Jones went over 200, if you include negative sack yardage, which this game does, showing the Giants have 167, that should be the depth story. At least that's my logic. But more importantly, we get the win. We get our 11th win of the regular season. We have not clinched a playoff spot by any means. We are still in very high jeopardy of missing the playoffs. There's a realistic scenario where we can definitely still miss the playoffs, and I mean, it's very realistic given our current situation, the state of our team. But for today, we managed to get a win without Cooper Kupp. Was it because we play well on offense? Not really. It was more so a dominant defensive display. But we can play defense like that as opposed to what we did last week against New Orleans. We have a shot against anybody, and that's all you can ask for, a shot. And we got a shot at the depth story, and it looks like we got it. It looks like we got it off the passing yards. Trey did nothing all game, but we finally got a depth story. Trey goes from normal to stars. So next week, we will be battling for first place in the NFC West. Ourselves and the San Francisco 49ers. It's a three-way tie at 11-5 at the top of the division, but our Rams currently on top. We can win the division, or we can miss the playoffs. High-stakes football coming up next week. You won't want to miss it. And when I say next week, I mean tomorrow, because you know, December is the month of Rams football every day, baby. I'll catch you guys then. Thank you, as always, for watching.